guys to drop by.
Yo, there we are.
Hey,
What's up?
I'm so confused.
Me too, and me both.
I should have brought my iPad in. I wasn't thinking.
It's all right. Another new software platform to use, right?
Yes,
but
another one.
But this one's going to
Test running.
This one's
We
gonna
will
stick.
see.
I don't have a choice. That's already paid for.
Right?
So Janine cannot control the
Do
chat
anything.
comments this time. She showed up as a partner on there, but it's not letting her do anything. But we'll get it figured out. So I'll quickly just go through the chat.
Say hi to everyone.
So let's get it on here. There he is, Utini Design.
Justin.
What's up, buddy?
Ooh, I like this dark mode. I can click that.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
Gap. Zena.
Hey, Gap.
2 hours.
Zena.
Nice, thank you.
Hopefully she came back.
Yeah, please come back. Come back, Shane.
Come back.
What's up? Evan. What's up,
Evan.
brother? Grilled cheese in the house.
Zach.
What's up?
Hey,
there
Zach.
he is.
Pablo.
What's up, buddy? Let's see here. The General. What's up, sir? Greetings.
Hi, General.
I know we started a minute or two late. Whoops.
Right?
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
That's funny. Scott's there. Hello, Scott. I told him
Scott.
sorry. I had to disappoint him. No Kung Fu camera tonight. Sorry, Scott.
No air horn.
There he is. Han Solo. What's up?
Hey, Han Solo.
Rex.
She's
What's up,
back.
Ricardo, how you doing?
Hey, Ricardo.
Peak Obi-Wan. What's up?
Hey, Chad.
And I'm getting through it. Flex, what is up?
Hey.
My man Flex. The KY kid is here.
The KY kid.
I don't see Andy, the KY king, so we got the KY.
No, I don't think he's found his way over yet.
That's okay. We'll
figure it out. Scott's being dyslexic. Felksy. Ooh, I'm afraid to click anything.
That's, I found your sound button for you though.
I know.
You just can't access it. That's funny.
No.
We'll figure it out. But how's everybody doing out there? How are you? How was your week? One of those, huh?
I'm just kind of over it. It's like, between just dealing with the stress of retail at this time of year, dealing with, I think maybe it's a different generation. Maybe it's okay now to go into a store and, fill up a cart and decide you don't want half the stuff just somewhere randomly.
Right.
There are no words, and it's hard when you're not the only one in charge and your standards don't meet the standards of everyone else.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm dealing with. And I mean, it's been frustrating.
I think everybody should have a run at working retail at least once in their life.
Right?
Where they have to
but
get
it's carts. Not like I've done this my entire life.
Right,
I had normal office jobs.
They should experience getting carts in the rain, snow, sleet, and hail. And
right.
They should experience having to put things back and still get their area of the store put back together before the closing or whatever,
Seriously. We had 23 Christmas go back carts Monday night, and I had 4 people. And all four of those people were on a register until 8:15, and we had to leave at 9:15, or I was going to have to take a third lunch because I was already there for so many hours.
Oh my gosh.
And it's like, it's crazy. These people just don't care. They leave their coffee cups, their like everything. They just like, oh, and you know what? I've said more than one time, we are next to Ross. So maybe that Ross is always blown up and looks like that. So
Exactly.
maybe they think it's just okay to do that at my store. And it's like, oh, hell no.
Yeah. My Ross never has anything in stock, so
I just don't even go in there this time of year. Like, if I really want to buy something, I'd go after work. And at that point, I just want to get in the car and get home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want to go shopping. I just want to go. But like, you can't get in line at my Ross and do that in a half hour, an hour lunch.
Yeah.
This way.
Right.
And they don't have anything that I can't make these days anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
See things different.
We're getting crafty with that stuff, you know.
Yeah. But we did go out and pick this up today.
Uh-oh.
I actually bought it on Friday while the coupon was still there.
Oh, I saw that today.
So pretty stoked. This is Scott's. He's all excited.
Nice.
And then he saw this for me, which matches all of my little things that I'm making.
Awesome. Yeah, that'll go with it all.
Yeah. That's cool. That's going to be fun. And then we found this Star Wars thing, and I don't know what it, like, I'm standing there and I look over and I'm like, what the heck is that thing? And it's like a Death Star thing, and it's got marbles.
Was it like a play set or a game or something?
It's I don't know. I should have had Scott bring it in here because I've been wearing a brace. I have severe tennis elbow.
Oh, no.
I can't even pick it up. It weighs so much. Yeah. It's like Gravitex. I don't even know. Anyway, we saw it when we went to pick up this thing, and it had a coupon. And we were like back and forth, like, should we get it? It looks so cool. And the reviews were great. I looked it up on Amazon, and it was selling for like $130 if you could get it. And we were going to be able to get it for like $60. So I'm like, I say we get it because it's the only one. It may be something like we're like, no, not for us. We'll just go ahead and return it or something. But for now, it's sitting here. Yeah, it's Gravitrex.
Gravitrex, yeah.
And it's cool. He thinks he's going to return it, though.
There he is. The man collects. What's up?
Hey, Chris. I don't know. It's one of those things where we're just like, we're going to get it because it was that time, I don't know, right after the pandemic that we walked in there and we saw one of the huge Millennium Falcons, and it was clearly a return. And we were like, oh, $150. We don't want to spend that today. And regretted it ever since. I mean, I since gotten it, but
exactly.
You know what I mean?
I'm going to show you something I got this week.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
The ancient Obi-Wan with the saber.
Oh, that's amazing.
Super minty. I'm trying to get all of the big ones because
that's awesome.
The IG-88 and the Boba Fett are like in the thousands. So I don't
gosh.
I don't know if I'll ever get those, but someday.
Yeah.
Because you could buy them incomplete and then buy the pieces, but oh my gosh, the pieces.
I could see it with the Boba Fett, but I wonder why the IG. What's the reason?
Because he was the last one made, so there wasn't as many made.
Oh.
And so he's like $1,100 to $1,500 range. And the Boba Fett, because there's so many cool little pieces on the Boba Fett, he's got hair braids, Wookiee braid.
Oh, wow.
He's got the cape that's soft.
Oh, that's cool.
Material. He's got the backpack, and then on top of the missile, there's like this little soft rubber cover tip thing.
Yeah.
People are selling that for like $175. It's crazy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so, because it's probably the piece that's most missing.
I basically got, I think there was 12 of them. So I got all the rest except for the Jawa now. And that's probably less money than those two together.
Wow.
So, but yeah, that was it this week for me, other than stuff I'm working on with the 3D printer.
I'm working on so much stuff. I made the coolest thing. Another thing I should have brought over to the computer. I'm trying to do something for Jeremiah.
Uh-huh.
The graffiti artist who does the AT-ATs.
Yeah.
And, you know, while I was searching for something that he would like made, I found something else and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm making this for him nevertheless because it's so freaking cool.
Yeah.
Came up the printer. I need to have like my cabana boy down here to run me my iPad and the cool thing that
You
I
could
made.
get dinner started a little early today too.
Dinner too. So that was like a cool, quick one. And then our very, very good friend of the channel, Pablo, who you'll know as Black Star, he is a total rock star when it comes to 3D printing. And, you know, if you follow him on Instagram, you can see some of the things he's working on and things that he's done.
Yeah.
And he asked Brett and I if we would like to have a light box. And he sent the STL. So the other part is printing.
It's awesome.
And I mean, just look at that. It's going to be amazing once we light it up. And when Scott brought this thing in, this was the thing. I don't have my brace on. This thing.
Oh, sweet.
And it weighs an absolute ton.
Is that a game? Or is it just where you like piece together the diorama how you want or something?
So you put the pieces together and then it's like a marble thing. The marble's like, I don't know. And the marbles have like Vader on them and whatever. Then you drop the marbles in and it makes like pieces fall into place. And we just don't even know. There's a video where you can see like a little bit. But until you open it, do you know what I do with that thing? Jeremiah's thing?
Which one?
Jeremiah also had shown some works. You know, we talked to him once before, and he had the one painting he did of the A-wing.
Yes.
And I love that thing.
Do you need your iPad?
Yes, my iPad would be awesome. So this is the thing.
Let me blow it up.
And I did it in Christmas colors.
Oh, awesome! Yeah.
Like, it's so awesome. Sorry, my light's kind of blowing it out.
Sorry, no, you can see it. It looks cool.
My iPad should be on the floor to the left of the couch. Sorry, Scott came down to help me out.
Creeping in
and
the
then
back
I've been like
the Grinch
earrings, everything. It's been fun. I mean, I need something when I get home from work with all this aggravation that I'm going through daily. I just need something to keep my mind off.
Don't talk about me like that.
I've been printing. I've been printing this guy.
Oh wow!
Different colors, material I'm going through, but
yes,
he's one to one.
Up and get it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
that's crazy.
He's 1 to 1. Let me see if I can blow
That's
this up.
absolutely crazy. Wow.
And I only had one piece fail, and it's my fault.
Ooh.
It's not the machine's fault.
Okay.
Because they send you, you know, when you got the AMS, they send you like the little sample spools, and they're like quarter full. I just saw white and figured I'll just use that up till I get a refill. Well, it was silk.
No, patchy.
And I didn't know that it was silk. And you can see it.
They don't play nice together, but it looks beautiful. Yeah.
So that was 19.5 hours down the tubes.
Oh.
You know, that's the pitfall of 3D print, right?
Yep. Yep.
But I will just when I get, because I only have 2 more small pieces to do, the toe tips.
That's awesome.
As soon as this one, the boot tips, whatever you want to call them.
That's just so funny to me.
After this one that's going right now finishes for the leg, I'll just have the boot. You see them at the bottom, the boot sticking out.
Yeah.
So it should be done tonight, and then
that's cool.
I'll redo that other one this week, because what I'm going to do is just go ahead and keep that in the layout and lay it out so I can figure out how to mount it, and if I'm going to do a box, and how deep I want to go with the greeblies. And
how deep is like the head from here, like leading down?
Like it only has a small edge around it.
Oh, good. Okay.
But some of the pieces down by the legs have like almost an inch thick. So I don't know if I'm going to maybe use some foam in there somewhere to kind of balance that out. I don't want to get stuck like slapping a bunch of material. I don't know what to use yet. I'm going to figure it out. I've been talking to our buddies out there about some different ways to do it. So
it's all part of the fun. It's all part of the puzzle, which I love about it, you know?
Yeah. I'm really excited, and it's like so cool to have a machine that you can rely on.
Yes.
Like I
And you
couldn't
don't have to
rely.
do much.
I was so
You don't
scared to
have much
death to
to
do
do.
long prints on my old machine because it was a great machine. It worked. It did what you wanted it to do. But like if you weren't that knowledgeable about the fine tuning things, you were going to have
Yes.
problems.
Yeah, we were talking about that because like I did 2 big bricks and well actually 3 now. I did the Batman one, which I really wanted to do. And Scott's been one is Stormtrooper.
Yeah.
And there's so many options when you go into Maker World or whatever. And it's finding the right one and looking at the comments and making sure you get something decent because they take a lot of time. Luckily, they're split into plates. Luckily, we have 4 printers, so it's like we start one there,
Right.
we'll do the white
Right.
there, we'll do the multicolored there, and excuse me, I've had like
Do
I
back
don't
here.
know
What's up?
stringing issues, and now I know what that's from. In
Yeah.
our case, it's usually it needed supports. It's probably not good on the A1 Mini because you have the thing. It's a sling machine,
Right.
and
Right.
the P1S it might be different. It's amazing how much we've learned,
Well,
and it's
too.
things go wrong, but
Yeah. The software is so intuitive that if you don't have,
it's
like for my machine anyway, if I don't have supports, it warns me.
oh yeah,
Like, hey, you might
yes.
want to consider that.
When you're going
It like
to
argues with you
slice
nicely.
the plate,
Hey,
yep,
you might want to reconsider that. So you go in and
yep,
and it'll give you a little warning, and then you play with
yes,
stuff until the warnings go away. You're like,
it's
all right, I
amazing.
got it.
Yep,
Um,
yep,
I took the infill way down. Rex kind of coached me on that. He says, listen, you're not wearing it. You're not going to be moving it
exactly.
around. Once you set it up, it's one and done. So take it down.
Hmm.
It was like automatically at 15. I knocked it down to 8. That cuts
Yeah.
a few hours off of things.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah.
yeah, right here it says, Bamboo says, rethink your life right now.
Exactly.
But it's kind of cool. Like I also had
It is cool.
where if something's too tall, he said,
Yep.
hey, just lean it back.
Yes.
Then you see then you realize there's like a shadow. Then the shadow disappears. Then it's cool,
Yep.
but then you got to add a support, and it
Yep.
works. It just
That's
works.
like that Qui-Gon hilt that I did.
Yeah,
That thing is like completely prints like this in a diagonal on this little tiny triangle, and it works. And I can't tell you how,
it's magic.
but I've made several of them and no issue. It's crazy.
Magic,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Lots of fun. Lots of fun. I wish that I had a little more time to do because like I'm doing the cartoon characters and I'm absolutely loving it.
Yeah, you had
But
like a whole family on the
some
shelf on
more-
one of your posts the other day.
yeah, that's one of 3 at the moment.
Yeah.
But I wish there were like, and I know I could go to like Galactic Armory. I know I can go to, the pay sites for sure. But like more ships and stuff like that. Hilts are all over the place. I think because they're, I don't know, easier for people to find. But I don't know. Certain things are easy to find. Certain things are not so easy. So getting into the designing of it would be something amazing.
Scott's asking about the update. What I did was I waited until I didn't have anything started.
Yeah, of course.
Before I started this 15 plate print, I did the update. I did something small, made sure it worked, and then moved on. I think I did a Grinch light box.
Yeah, I did one too.
That's and then I was like, okay, now I can start.
Right. Right. Yep.
Yeah, here's some advice.
And I think you have to like shut down and recalibrate and stuff.
Right. Usually wait before I do my updates to make sure there are no bugs in the update. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It seems like it's very AMS friendly.
Yeah, so. I didn't even recalibrate. I just restarted and it said everything was good. So like I said, I just did a test print basically.
Nice. Do a benchy. A little benchy. We usually do the scrapers.
The benches, the scrapers.
Yep.
The scraper that I did, like I've already ruined it, because you press too hard.
Oh, yeah.
You do something and then the little screws pop out or something. So
ours are just dull, so we have more scrapers coming.
What's this one? What did he say?
NLY prints. What does that mean? NLY prints. Janine's new page. NL. I don't know what that means.
I passed. I must have passed it already. Oh, only
Only Prince.
Prince.
Yeah,
Oh, that's funny.
I was thinking we had Wickedberry Designs, which was my jewelry company. So
Yeah,
maybe we just do Wickedberry Printing, something like that.
that's funny.
You know? Ooh, a cricket scraper. I never even thought about that. Oh, that's a good idea. He's testing the beta software. I want to try the AI imaging with your phone. I
I
really
haven't
want
done
to
that
do
yet.
that. I was all set up to do it today, and the day just got
Oh yeah.
gone. So one of
Just,
these days I'm going to try
Just
it.
scan your big toe.
Right? No,
Do feet.
something cool if you're going to do it. It's just amazing. So like basically, you can scan like your
Oh yeah.
microphone, or you can scan this. You have to take the image all the way
Yeah.
around.
I didn't know they were
And then
doing
you
that.
send it off to them, and I'm sure it takes a couple of hours, and then they generate what it is that you scanned, and you can print it.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah,
'Cause
it
I've already
would.
had people ask me if I could do that for them.
Yeah, people have done like their own faces, their own busts,
Oh,
just
you could put your
because they
face
can.
in the carbonite.
Right?
That would be
That would be
great.
creepy and scary.
Yeah. Just keep all the other pieces. Just do the face.
Exactly.
That'd be great. Oh my gosh, people will come in and go, "Wow, you got a Han." Wait, that's not Han. Who is that?
That's
That's
you.
Barry Solo.
Exactly. So yeah, it's been so cool. I'm trying
That
to
would
see
be
if I
awesome.
can.
The laser software that I use has an AI now that
Does it?
you can upload an image and tell it you want it, altered in some way, or you want it to be made into a sketch.
Yeah.
That way you can bring it back into the software and engrave it as a sketch
Yeah.
instead of a full on picture. So yeah.
AI has been like so cool for so many things. So many things scare me about it, but like that part of it is very cool.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. I'm trying to think of what else. Just a whole bunch of unfinished projects, like this poor guy who I forgot completely about. I just primed him and I never did anything.
I like the scale of that though. That's awesome.
Yeah. So this one I scaled up. It's supposed to just
I was
be
going
like
to
a
ask
little
you if it
box.
opened. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, totally forgot.
That's where I can hide my gummies.
Right? Oh, so anyway, yeah. I'm not looking forward to work tomorrow. I have my 13, 14-hour day, whatever. But
I'm not looking forward to it. It's a Monday. So I think
mhm.
we have one more work week and then full week this week, and then next week's a short week for the holiday. And I want to get back into the traditional Black Friday shopping trip at 6 a.m. because my wife.
Do you? You're going to do that?
I never did that when I was younger, except for maybe
Yeah.
2 times for something for my kids or something. And
Yeah.
when she and I got together, she's like, "Oh, you don't Black Friday shop?" And I'm like, "Duh, what's that?" Her mom,
Right?
her sister, some friends, they'd get together, coffee,
Isn't it better?
chasing
Yeah.
all these deals at these stores. And then I started doing it. We did it for a long time up until the pandemic, of course. And then everything's online. You get spoiled.
Yep.
You don't go back
Yep.
out. So this
Yep.
year I insisted we have to go out and take some kids or something with us and go do it. And I'm like, what? Are there any deals? Oh, they're already starting. I'm like, oh man, they're ruining it.
That's what they
wait.
did after the pandemic or during. They started doing like the whole month of November is Black Friday.
Yeah.
And then, of course, on Black Friday, they do kind of amp it up a little bit. I've been like super curious if Home Depot is going to surprise us with anything.
Maybe the Stormtrooper would be like $60 or something, and they'd only have 10
I already have a gaggle of Stormtroopers now, though.
Well, I'm just mean the big.
I want to see 3PO. I want an R2D2.
Oh, that'd be great.
I mean, I'd take either.
That would be awesome.
Mm-hmm. So we will see. I don't know. But like growing up with me, my dad was always off on Fridays. His office, he closed because when he was a kid and when he was a college student working on a garbage truck, he used to see these guys out golfing when he was on his back of the garbage truck.
Yeah.
Where they'd be going out fishing and he'd be like, man. And that he decided, he always said, I became a dentist and this is not why, so that I could go out fishing on a Friday and go play golf on a Friday.
Yeah.
So his office was always closed. And instead of doing Black Friday shopping, it was the day that my family decorated the Christmas tree, full on Christmas music through the house. My parents had a big house, big old house
Yeah.
with nice ceilings and, different, every entryway had, garland on it. We had the stockings hung, the fireplace going. It was like such a Hallmark movie moment.
Yeah.
On Black Friday. It was not at all about shopping,
I've already got the Stormtrooper tree up.
Nice. Very nice. Did you make any ornaments? I printed a couple.
I did, but they're just traditional Merry Christmas
Yeah.
stuff,
I did a couple that are okay. They're not really me, but it was like one of those things, like I'm still at this stage with the printer that whether I'm making like something silly, like I made the stands that even hold the earrings.
Oh yeah.
Or like, the Vader stuff that we printed. I mean, any of this stuff, the Hue Forge. I still have that oh my gosh moment every time I walk over to the printer and it's done. Or you got all your plates and your pieces and you're putting it all together and suddenly you have a Stormtrooper in your hand. I'm still at that.
Yeah. I think it's really cool when you start designing the stuff and you're like, wow, I did that.
Yes.
I'm not going to say it's that easy, but it's like, you're crawling before you walk and everything. And then I made like just a simple disc that said Merry Christmas with a snowflake on it and turned it into an STL.
Yep.
Printed it out and I was like, wow, okay.
Yay. Yeah, I wish I had that kind of time. I really do. Scott does a little bit. He's going to work on a couple of ideas we've been thinking of.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
trying not to get trouble for the new TV, but the TV prices have come down so low.
That's right.
I think everybody's got a big TV now. I don't know what the hot item would be.
It's time for them to come out with the next great, electronic thing or
yeah.
Whatever it is.
So, another thing I wanted to mention,
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars related. Everybody wanted to see C-3PO head.
Yes.
A couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
What was it, October or something? And they said on this day at this time it's going to go live online. Some people had already gotten it online.
That was
a week or so previous. So couldn't find it, couldn't get it. I'm waiting on the link till the minute it comes up.
Yeah.
I get in, I purchase one. It says you're good. I get the transaction number, the order number, everything. The next morning I wake up, I get an email that says, sorry, we ran out. You can't have one. Order canceled, right?
Yeah.
So I go like a month. I'm on a smugglers group on Facebook now.
Yes.
Nobody's got one.
Right.
I get a hold of somebody that has one. I buy it. It was a fair price.
Good.
Covered shipping. I got it on the way. Today, Eben throws a Life Day video up, and what does he walk into the store and see?
A million of them.
50 of those effing things sitting there, and I want to just throw the computer, I was like, oh my gosh, sold out.
Are you serious right now?
Oh.
I need that to happen with the Star Speeder.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it will, but you never know.
Yeah. So anyway, if anybody's in Florida and happens to go to Galaxy's Edge and wants to see C-3PO, they've got them. Quite a few. Like literally a stack of like millions. 50. Oh my gosh.
That's funny. But that's like what happens. I know that happened with my Bo-Katan helmet. We couldn't find one. George brings it all the way from Miami to San Diego.
Yeah.
For, I don't remember if it was Comic-Con or maybe it was up in LA at Disney. But Scott and Eben and George walk into like Galaxy's Edge or whatever store, the Trading Post, and there's like a whole bunch of them. And Scott's like, I feel like such a jerk. Like you traveled with this on your lap across the country, and there it is.
I waited a year for that George Lucas Stormtrooper reissue on a pre-sale from Amazon.
Yeah.
people are texting me, "Hey, I got mine." It's like a month before I'm supposed to have mine, and like I'm at Disney World. I walk in the store at Disney Springs, and
Yeah.
there's 50 of them on the rack.
Yeah.
So I'm not doing that
I'm
anymore.
not doing those kind of pre-orders.
I'll just wait until they tell me it's live.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do with like the Gomorian Garden Salacious Crumb from Gentle Giant. I absolutely definitely want them, but I'd still be waiting right now with like all the money. No Amazon not anymore. And they're like, oh, don't worry, we don't charge you until it actually ships. And it's no, because they've changed the date. I don't know, 6 or 7 times. It was supposed to be like last June, then August, September. I don't even know what it is now. I just canceled. Like I'll just take my chances.
Yeah.
You know?
Let's see what everybody else has been taking a chance on.
So many things.
Let's go there. What y'all working on this week? I think this is the most current one, right?
Yes. I tried to do it in a different color so it would stand out.
I have it as newest. Let me change that to all.
All comments, please.
Yeah, so we have Andy first. Let's see if I can. It's like asking me to respond or something. So we got Andy's EE3
Nice.
Boba Fett pews. Always awesome. Highly detailed. If I go to, that's going to be the second phase of this big project. Once I get the Boba Fett done, or I'm sorry, the Han Solo done, I want to do a Boba Fett with a mannequin and all that. So I might have to talk to somebody about an authentic blaster or something. I don't know. It's just
so cool.
So much different than just printing one, you know. Justin Jacobs.
This came out so amazing. Seriously.
Yeah. That's Vince Verdi over at Trooper Helmet. Those are awesome.
Great.
Does he say, no, this is making me go back every time. I don't know why. I don't know what I'm doing different this time. Did he say which edition that is?
I think he said A New Hope, but I could be wrong.
It didn't say. Oh, that is awesome.
It looks so good. It looks so good. And I remember Vince talking about it, like if you got the helmet from him, or if you had a helmet, like trying to best match the whites. Because white's not just white, you know, there's pink white, there's blue white, there's green white. And it just, I don't know if Justin got them together separately, but man, it looks amazing.
Yeah, the detail. And that stuff, if I remember right, that's wearable, correct? Is that right?
I think so.
Not that he's going to wear it. I just thought that it was like one full one-to-one.
Yeah. I think so. It looks incredible.
Yeah.
Just a little reminder that he does that, and you can still order from him.
Yeah. Rex got a laser from Stupa to do some videos and stuff in exchange for. So that's awesome. He's getting some stuff in to review. That's always awesome. Continuing Frankie Ortiz, continuing with the 1-to-1 multiple, 4 coats of red so far. Let's blow that up.
Wow.
Dude.
Seriously.
That is wicked.
God, you are better than I. I don't know if I could do that. Not lately, at least. The time. If I couldn't send from my phone to the printer and have Scott at home pulling things off, I'd get nothing done.
Yeah, the reply. Robert has the Robert Madigan said.
Oh, that's right. He did one too.
Darth Mask too. Yeah,
that's right.
Kylo Ren there next to it.
The Maker World has that Ren helmet.
Really?
Yeah, and when you look at it, you think about it. Pretty easy. 2 plates, I think.
You could probably get shiny silver material for it.
I like painting it.
Have the AMS do it.
My favorite paint.
Have it do an iron at the end or something.
Right.
This was Rex's Ranker head.
Crazy.
Let's see. This was while it was still in process.
Yep.
He's since finished it, and they mounted it at the store on the wall. That thing is huge.
Amazing. It's just amazing, like when you watch his video, his how-to video,
Yep.
how it just comes together.
Oh yeah, and the seam work is impeccable.
And you can tell, like, he's not a guy that's sitting there stressing over it. Like,
No.
oh my gosh, look at this little thing.
No.
He's just like, yeah, he sprays stuff on. Yeah, covers it up pretty good. Gives it some texture.
Slap
Okay,
something
now
more
spray
on
this
there. Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's willing to just try things and do things. And that's why his stuff comes out as phenomenal as it does.
And you know, like he got some grief comments from some people on his videos, and we were talking about it today. And it's like, it's art. You do it how you want to do it.
Exactly.
However it works out to give the look that you're going to achieve. There's no rules. There's no rules. We make the joke about the KY that they used for the saliva.
Right.
And he used glue.
Yeah, it worked.
That way he could move it around and it doesn't change shape or anything, you know.
Well, especially in a store setting.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure it's going to be up high enough, but you're going to have people that are going to be touching it and picking at it and everything else.
Yeah. So they're going
to be shoving the Christmas wreath they decided they didn't want
in his mouth or something. I mean, there's no hard and fast rules about this stuff.
Right. Exactly.
And that's what kills people. Have the gall to tell you you're doing something outright wrong. It's just so pathetic.
Exactly.
It's so pathetic. Jeff's got Exegol going in the house.
I just can't even imagine the amount of work it is to set everything perfectly, getting the lighting set. I couldn't do it. I couldn't. This
looks like one of those things where you can just continue to add on to it until you can't.
Yes. Yeah.
Anymore.
Yeah.
You could have this going into multiple rooms of the house if he wanted.
Right.
It looks really good, Jeff.
So good.
Yeah. Thanks, Kaz is saying don't listen to the naysayers. I appreciate that. It's just it's so silly that people think they need to tell you that you're doing something wrong because they don't like it, you know. So stupid.
Wow. That looks so good.
I keep going back. I don't know.
Amazing.
I thought I had this tamed once before. I don't know.
Right?
Everything's like learning again.
Maybe Facebook did another silly thing.
Yeah, maybe. It's usually me, though.
Looks amazing.
The red, awesome.
Color change.
I love it.
Yeah, that looks good.
And you know, most of the time, these places in our houses are places where we sit down and watch TV or do bills or sort of our home offices. You know, work areas in the house, whatever. It's just like you can just get lost in your own creations with all of this. I mean, what am I going to do?
Sure.
Jeff, you should have hung these with a number 3 Phillips screw. What's wrong with
you?
It
would look better if you painted them red instead of black.
Right.
There's always some jerk that's sitting at home, or should I say, at his mom's house.
Has nothing better to do, you know.
With an opinion.
And,
shut up.
This is the one I joked and said, that's very Exegol of you. I like this one.
Yeah, that one's cool.
Start this one over. Here we go. I mean, the other thing too is like,
that's so cool.
You take the time to build things, work on things, and then you are opening yourself up to share it with people.
Yep.
Sure, criticism could be a part of that, but like
Absolutely.
it can be handled in a much smoother way than just telling
Not anymore.
They're outright doing something wrong. It's so stupid.
The world is not like that. I mean, look at the whole like election back and forth and everybody.
Yeah.
It's just the world today.
Henrik Harsfort.
This looks great.
This is awesome.
Great.
I love the color. And the weathering.
Yep. The little corrosion, as it should be. If
Orange
you're
or
an
something
armorer, you
different.
know,
Yeah.
your helmet's gonna melt sometimes. You're gonna screw it up sometimes. You're
I
gonna
hope not.
like take it off and like fix it and put it back on your head. I think that looks amazing.
Well, I'm gonna wear it to work.
Right? This came out great.
Flex.
We should do this with your snow speeder, Scott.
Look at
Since
that.
we're missing 800,000 parts from it. We could totally do that. Nice. Ooh, I can't wait to see what Zena's working on.
Yeah.
And it's okay to work on something not Star Wars related.
Right.
Because sometimes there's nothing to work on. You have to be inspired. If you're not inspired,
Well, like,
move on to
I mean,
something else.
It's with, like you said though, like
Yes.
Bamboo Lab, you go in the studio
Yep.
and you find stuff like this, or you find
Right?
a character that you like, and you don't even think of it. You're like, oh, that's awesome. I'm gonna print it.
So there are, Scott, I'll tell, I think there are 16 coasters total. So
Different designs.
I have Leia, I have Han, I have one that's a Star Wars, I have Obi-Wan, I have Vader, I have a Death Star. Again, should have really brought him over to the computer.
Okay.
And
These look good.
they go in a stand, and the stand has a scene. They're amazing. I'm thinking Christmas.
These are photorealistic, man. That's
So they're like the
on a
Hue
3D
Forge.
printer.
Hi, Sam. It's like the Hue Forge that I sent Jeff, so Jeff knows what it feels
Yeah.
like. It's significant. So there's texture to them, and Scott was like, "Well, how could you put a glass on it or a cup on it because it has texture?" But it has texture in certain areas that's raised, but it's pretty uniform. It's not like highs and lows and all over the place.
Yeah.
So here comes Scott, just bringing them over. They're not complete yet. The coasters are, the little panels for the holder aren't. So we'll show that. And I
Kaz,
think Scott's
Kaz.
going to do one of these, despite the fact that we had someone do one for them. This is amazing. Everybody's had this file passed
Do you have
around.
it?
We've had
Go
it
ahead.
forever.
I should be able to blow it up when you show it.
Oh, these things, yeah.
Go
No, I was
ahead.
talking about the binoculars.
Oh.
Called, but
Let me go through it here. He's got a few
Yeah.
photos. Needs to find a leather strap when he's done.
his paint,
Look great, dude.
right? Insane.
This is still the craziest one.
Oh, yeah. I'll show that one. The weathering, the paint jobs.
Yeah, the weathering is just, that's amazing.
Yep.
That's the little touch
Yes.
that sets it apart. That's the stuff I want to get good at.
And like the gray that he used, as simple as the gray that he used, getting the right tone of gray, the right shade of gray, the white that he chose, the fact that they go together well. It's not such a huge contrast. That's hard to do. That takes an artist, because anyone can pick out, I got some white paint, I got some gray paint, and you could do it, and it's not going to look like that. That's where he is just amazing.
What's up, Sam?
Sammy in the house.
That one. Yeah, look at that.
Right? It looks amazing. It literally looks like my grandfather was a sheet metal worker, and I don't know what it was that he made, but that has that whole sheet metal look and feel to it, where it's resting in the right spots, like everything.
And it's like, they're using it in the military, and it's being just used and abused.
Yeah,
and it's
it's bouncing off your
low on supplies. It's one of the
Yes.
last ones that works. They're passing it around. It's getting beat up.
Yes.
It looks like it has history to it,
I think it is the November 5th work in progress.
That's this one, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, was she gonna
She's going to add, yeah.
drop something? Okay. Did I go?
So
Or did I
good.
go this one? Yeah.
Just wow. Looks incredible.
And you know what's cool too?
See a little BD1
Like,
in him.
I was gonna say that all
Yeah.
ties in with the world. You know, the BD1, the
Yep.
droid pieces around the eyes. Look, sir, droids. You know, and all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
I love it. Go to that last one here.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Wow. Spectacular.
Again, like it goes to show it doesn't have to look perfect, right?
That's
Like
right.
you can beat it up, dirty it up.
Yep.
So since I'm digging into design ideas for this Han Solo,
Yeah.
I'm looking at the Boba Fett, and there's people that dirty up the boots and dirty up the pants legs and
Oh,
the
yeah.
arms and the gloves. I was like, yeah, because think
Absolutely.
about it. He's not walking around all pristine and clean.
That's right.
He's literally getting his hands dirty to catch
Exactly.
his man, you know. Playing with some lighting, still need to make a stand for it and some minor touch-ups. Oh yeah.
So cool.
Let's see if I can blow that up.
So cool. That looks like a computer rendering it so good.
I know. I love the glow from inside like that too.
Yes.
I didn't even think about that.
Right? It looks amazing.
Did not even think about that.
That was one of the first real collectibles that Scott got years ago.
Yeah.
And it sits there floating on top of the thing, hovering and floating.
Yeah.
He's had it for a long time. I'm always like, what if it falls down?
Where did that one come from? That Scott had?
Scott a post. It was a kit that he ordered.
Zach? Is this
So
a grilled
Zach-
cheese?
So this is Zach's favorite character.
Is this a grilled cheese exclusive?
It is.
Look at the base. Did he print this?
Uh-huh.
Look at that base.
Right?
Look at the badges. Good grief. Calamari don't need no
The
stinking
eyes.
badges.
The
eyes. Yeah.
So the kit that Scott got was from Trooper Trent for the training room.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks incredible. Again, Zach, everybody knows, Akbar has the white jacket or whatever.
Yeah.
But bright white would not be good here. Zach knows, and he dirtied it up. He added the gray. He added the brown tones. And that's, again, like Miles, that makes the artist, It's
Here, I'm going to give him your horn.
phenomenal.
You'll have control of the soundboard next time, I guess.
Okay, good. We'll figure it out.
I don't know why I didn't today, but that is so
Probably
awesome.
because now I have my own account of whatever we're on.
I don't get
Talk
it, though. You
Studio.
should have been able to just get right in there. This is Peak Obi-Wan, Chad Peak.
Oh, I love Chad's
Little
stuff.
rough paint of Tara Sanoob, 375. Oh, yeah.
Oh, jeez. Like, seriously. It's so small.
Colorful yet aged.
Yeah, but it is
Like
so
some life to it.
small. Like,
It has-
how? I
like it-
can't.
Like it has some life to it,
And, like, it has, you can see the expression, everything.
Yeah.
I can't comprehend a 3.75 in my hand and me trying to paint
Right.
it.
That's another thing. Think about the size of that. Like,
Yes, that's what I'm saying. And the soft goods, I mean, just phenomenal as always.
looks great.
Pick up a 3.75, guys. Just get a sense of what
Just
this
start
man
getting
is
some
doing.
magnifiers and start painting.
Jeez.
Let's see there.
He probably doesn't have bifocals yet.
I do.
I do. I got reading glasses on top
Yeah,
of
I got trifocals and bifocals.
Oh my gosh, the face. Can you zoom in on it? I'd
Yeah.
love to see the eyes. And I know he's probably horrified because when you're doing a miniature, you don't ever want to zoom in.
Yeah,
But
but he's got so
my
much detail going on.
gosh. The wrinkles. Chad, that is outstanding. Unbelievable.
Look at the lol cats.
Look
and
at his
stuff on
blood
the floor.
behind him.
There's even more waiting back there.
Oh yeah, the loth cats. Magnifying glass and a lot of light.
Yep.
Bet. Wow.
Looks so good, man.
Seriously, Chad's gonna be a busy guy when
Dope.
everyone gets their cantina shipped.
Hashtag dope.
Seriously. I'm like, what's next? What's next?
I know.
There was another one. Go into the comments for Zach.
Before this?
Right there. See the reply?
Ooh.
This one's awesome.
What is this? It's a trap.
It's a trap. I thought there was another one.
That is awesome.
Right? So cool. Yeah, they are so talented. I agree.
So cool.
Just, this is always so exciting. I love scrolling
I know.
down
It's
the
like,
list. Like,
what's coming?
next? What's going to be next? What are we going to see?
I just have to say, too, like, even though we don't have the subscribers that we had previously, the people that are here in force are just the most supportive, awesome friends. You guys are all becoming true friends.
Yep.
They're not just acquaintances anymore.
Every single one of them. You look down that list.
You're still coming at us with such great stuff. It's like we didn't miss a beat. So Pablo's working on the chopper, a 1-to-1.
So, yeah, like what we were saying about Pablo and following him on Instagram, Black Star. This is the kind of stuff he does. This is his 1-to-1 chopper. So I can't wait. I mean, it's not going to be done, instantly. He got that big, huge printer now. So it's going to be done faster. Yeah, that thing is crazy. But I cannot wait to see this.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeff.
That printer, what's up, Jeff? That printer has like 4 heads at once.
Yeah, something
3,
crazy
2,
like that.
Or 1, and it's also so big you could damn near do a 1-to-1 bust in one.
Right? He could like climb around in there.
Oh yeah.
Incredible.
You don't have to do much plate slicing at all with that thing.
Nope. Which I don't mind so much anymore. I like mini plates because I actually get it done faster because I have mini printers.
Well, yeah, but it kind of eliminates the need at that point, unless you had 2 of those.
And you don't have the lines and the glue.
Yeah.
Still can't get over that, Chad.
This is a little sneak peek inside the printer.
He's almost done printing the body already? Now, look at that printer.
Those spools are like $45. They're huge.
How many kilograms on that spool? Or is it grams? No, it's kilograms, right?
Yeah, kilograms, I think.
Like 1,000 on ours?
It's the giggity printer.
Jeez. Looks like a spray tan booth. It's so big.
Yeah. I mean, geez, that thing's awesome.
Just wow. I can't believe he's almost done printing the body. Okay, I need a moment.
It's like, what is it, like 800 by 800?
Something like that.
Something crazy like that.
Whereas like our print beds on the P1S is, what do they max out at? About 200 roughly?
265. I don't know.
I can't remember.
He said 5 kilogram.
Dang. So 5 times the size. That spool, ready? Yep. I have my spools. Is 5 times the size of this spool. Crazy. Yeah. Oh, we're going to do it again. There it is. Hold on. It's a spool.
Yeah, so it's 5 of those.
5 of these in one spool. Yeah. I can't imagine. Nope.
That's so crazy.
How do you lift it? The crane comes in.
Yeah. My neighbor comes over and helps me load the spool.
Yeah, ours are 256 by 256. So like 3.5 times the size of our P1Ss.
Yeah.
Yay. I can't even believe he's almost done.
This was where he's working on a light box.
Mm-hmm.
Similar to what we have with him.
Oh my gosh.
800 by 800 by 1,000.
Dang.
Yikes.
He could do a bat signal that size.
Yeah.
Right. That's cool.
That is amazing.
Yeah, his print size is 800 by 800 by 1,000. Oh my God.
So ridiculous.
I wonder, I'm just dying to pick his brain. We have to have him on one day. I want to ask him, like, is it hard to calibrate? Do you have to do anything weird? Do you have to bed level? Can you just turn on and print? Like, tell me everything.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bed leveling would be a trip on that thing.
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
want to see how
assume.
much time is
I'm gonna.
left.
I'm gonna assume that.
Oh, I sent it to.
Did I? I think I
Oops,
just finished a print. Did I?
Did ya?
I don't know. 99% done.
I still have
Oh.
2 hours and 16 minutes on one.
I love being able to check that on the phone and everything. And
Absolutely. And I was
I
like, hey,
own.
Scott, next time you get coffee, can you pop a print off of
Oh, so we're
whatever?
gonna do. Let me pull it off screen for a second, so we
Okay.
can do a refresh.
Oh, yeah, for Zena's.
She said she was.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Let me close that.
And then
for a
I brought
sec.
all these guys over. Zena's going to love this one. I brought all the other coasters over.
Let's see.
Oh, spray painted. So exciting.
Go with the latest, newest. Here we go. Okay,
Scott,
so
I have my moments when I'm sleeping and there's nothing printing, or in between prints when I'm at work. I give him like 4 hours to decide if he's doing something. Oh, wow. Working on my Buffy Vampire Slayer movie Shadow Box from when I met Christy Swanson. I think Scott knows her from a kid, being a kid.
she signed the
That's
stake.
awesome.
That's awesome.
That's fantastic. I love that.
That is really cool.
Wow, wow, wow. The picture of them. That's so cool.
Yeah.
I love it.
That show that they did the movie too, right?
Right?
That really started a whole genre.
Yeah, Scott went to high school with her. He went to high school with
Oh,
everyone. Like Brian Krause, is that his name? No, what's your friend's name? From Charmed? Yeah, Brian Krause. He's my Facebook friend too because he knows Scott. It's cool.
I
It's
think she
very
was
cool.
our only refresh edition there.
Yeah, right? Very cool, guys.
Very nice.
Like true artisans, every single one of you guys.
Yep.
Wow.
And that's what I was hoping that we would see too, is like just show us your collection rooms when you're
Yes.
remodeling or moving things around, or
Mm-hmm.
because every little thing like that helps somebody else figure things out too, because like where am I going to find room for a life size a 1-to-1 Han Solo when I get it done?
Right.
I don't have, you know.
Or you find things when it's not convenient, or you found things that you didn't get, and you
Yes.
can revisit and maybe like make something comparable.
You know, and then there's that whole thing where, do you make something true to the way that you saw it on screen, or true to the way that you were shown like a production photo? Because sometimes those are different.
Right.
Sometimes there's a piece made to purposely be broken that looks completely different
Yes.
than what you saw on screen.
I'm also like big on, why don't you just make it to what makes you happy?
And make it how you
Like
want it.
I get like crazy
I
when people
went
are like, it's not screen accurate.
right.
That doesn't exactly match. That makes me crazy.
I went
Crazy,
back.
crazy.
I went back to Return of the Jedi the other night, just to the scene where Leia's in the Boosh outfit and she's gonna thaw him out. And when the camera's on it, you see 4 units on each side. I think Scott told me they were like Volvo dashboard pieces or something.
Yeah, I think.
But when the camera close-ups on her hitting the buttons, it's not a rectangle; it's a little square, and she hits a button. There's 2 buttons.
Yeah.
Then she moves up, and then it's a rectangle. So, but the camera backed up, there's only 4 on each side. When it's up close behind her, looking over her shoulder, it's a little square. And I was like, okay, I want some lights on the side, but I'm like, I don't need all that. I'd like to have just like one little thing here with a button, one little thing here, and then a couple things on the other side, and then I'm good. Light it up how I want, make it unique to me. I mean,
you're doing it for
I'm
you.
going to be amazed just to see him, you know. So
yeah,
I'm not going to be such a stickler on the details like that. Yes, it would be cool, but There's also
That's just like extra stress to me. You know what I mean?
an affordability factors in there. And then
Yeah,
also like what I was saying about Rex earlier, like what Rex said, it's like, hey, it's not like I can't do it however the F I want.
exactly.
I can do it however I want. I could have video game characters on the sides if I want. You know, it doesn't
Exactly.
matter.
Do what you want. What makes you happy? All right, you ready to see real quick because I
Yeah.
know it's getting late.
Yeah. I'll
Really
put a
quick.
Batman mask on him.
These are the rest of the coasters. So
Yeah.
there's BB-8.
Oh yeah.
There's the Emperor. There's Ray.
That looks so good though. Wow.
There's, of course,
Nice.
there is. She came out beautiful,
Yeah,
which
that
is
so
like
awesome.
hard to come by when it comes to Leia.
So awesome.
Eeks. That
I
one.
love it.
Let's see. This one's beautiful. That
That is
might be
awesome.
one of my faves. Then we got Boba Fett.
I like that.
We got a Stormtrooper. We got Darth Vader, which interesting background, artist choice. Ooh, hello. Look, they're upside down, they're right side up. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to be quick.
I like that too. I like that too. Yeah.
Right? And this, and then the holder looks like this, and then I don't have them, but there are pictures for either side. And when I tell you this was a long print, I did it in several stages. 4 coasters takes like 4 hours each, and there are 16, and then the boxes took like 5-6 hours, but you know, sometimes you got to
4
try.
hours for 4 coasters.
Yeah.
That's not terrible.
No. And then this is Scott's favorite Hue Forge.
Blow it up. I mean,
And we
especially
were
when you
doing the
consider how
cantina.
often it's changing colors. That looks like a photo.
This is just crazy. So like how these were done, and you know, it's hard as rock. It's this thick.
Yeah.
That's how this was done. This isn't a photo. This is a Hue Forge.
Wow. How long did that one take?
For maybe 6 hours.
Was that on the mini?
I think it was on the A1.
Okay.
Because it's a pretty good size, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
But like, it's crazy. I have so many that I kind of figured no one really cared or was interested, so I stopped posting them. But like, I have some
Yeah.
of the other ones that are incredible.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible. I have them like all over the house. I've got Batman sitting next to me. I have a little box that I'm doing where I could put one on each side. It's just technology. Technology is
and it's
crazy.
I fell into that whole rabbit hole too when you know, obviously there's several places to look for prints. And
Yeah.
there's guys that are hardcore about the movie stuff and the technical
Yeah,
side.
yeah.
And there's places you find sort of junky things, but then when you look on the Bamboos, you're in the app.
Yes.
And you just tap that button and you're like, here we go.
And you know that it is
roller coaster, man. You're just woo.
Right. But like everything is already built in there. More than likely the ironing's already there. You know, it's just easy. We're like, I'm trying to do this spray can for Jeremiah. And in Thingiverse, I have a spray can, but it doesn't look like a can because it's all wonky all the way around, and I'd have to sand the hell out of it to make it look round. You know, to be able to walk up to the printer and pull something off. And this is another one of Pablo's that I did.
Oh, I love it.
I painted it different colors because I wanted to try it. Actually, this is all filament. I didn't paint this one. But you like
so you let
pull
the
out
AMS
the printer,
do it.
just like this. Like there was nothing else
That's
to
awesome.
do. No sanding,
So like,
none of that.
I'll just show this. Like a lot of you guys out there are familiar with this.
Yeah.
But I just press this little tab right here and I'm in.
Yeah.
And then I'm just off and running. And I just can tap it and then send to the printer. And it's like
that's it. And yeah, you have to sand, you have to glue, you occasionally paint. It's not like all easy. I mean, sometimes you have like a really crappy file, but generally speaking, the stuff on Thingiverse that I've pulled in has been
That's
such a
cool.
nightmare.
Yeah.
Like so bad. So bad. But like some things I had to get from there, like this silly thing. Ooh, is from Thingy.
Yeah.
This toy.
There's some
This
pretty good
little
ones on
toy.
Thingiverse, though.
And yeah, that took a lot of work because it's just not the same. Oh, that's awesome.
That was a birthday present this year.
That's awesome.
So again, so speaking of other things that we like, right? So
Oh,
I'm going to be
yep.
doing the singing bust after this, and
Are you?
no idea where they're going to go because I want to do them 1-to-1. So I'll just start setting the stuff out in the yard, I guess.
Just do it. I saw the little ones.
Yeah.
Are those ones you're doing? Or are you doing
No,
big?
I want to do the size that they are on the ride. Like
Yeah. That
big.
would be cool.
They did
That would be really cool.
They did one of them at Lowe's.
Yeah.
At the home center. So I'm sure somebody out there scanned that to make the size and everything. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm going to go for at someday. Not right now. I got my hands full with this.
Yeah. Because that's hard because like with me, like with the Gonk Droid, that was supposed to be this big. I made it as big as a P1S can handle.
Yeah.
But like if you're going to go like full size,
you kind of lose
that
some
takes
quality.
more because you can only make it so big.
Right.
Well, you probably could do it there, but then you're going to have to slice it. And yeah, that's not something.
Right. And you might lose some quality, but you can find guys out there to help you out with that stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So cool. All of it. I'm so glad we can talk not only Star Wars, but like nerd talk like this. And everybody that is in this chat right now truly cares. I know there were some people who were like, no, just follow the Space Runners format and do the same show. And, I don't know. Nothing against Space Runners, obviously. But like doing the same show, you just saw that show 2 days ago. We're not going to do the same.
Well, and there was probably 3 other guys saying the same stuff that day or the day before or 2 days before that. The only thing I would talk about Star Wars this week that we can all relate to is like they're not going to make any money just making announcements, and they keep making announcements and they keep doing cancellations and writers keep quitting and it's like stop making announcements until you have something solid that you're working on. Regardless of what I hope to see. They say, oh, there's a Rey movie coming, just one. Then oh, there's a Rey trilogy coming. Now there's a Rey trilogy coming, not a Rey standalone. Okay. And we can all have our hangups about the story, whatever. I just want to see some stuff in the theaters. Like, come on, give me something.
I wonder though, like, do you think they feel like they have to give you some sort of a little update because so many things have been promised? And I feel like maybe with the Acolyte, that was shit moment. Like we really got to make sure we're putting out something better.
I mean, everybody likes different stuff. I was talking to some guys on a stream last night that are like 20 years younger than me.
Yeah.
So their outlook on Star Wars was a little different, and then in some places it was the same, and they had their feelings about stuff. Some people said Acolyte was better than Ahsoka. Because they felt like the story elements they were getting were new, whereas Ahsoka showed the past and Anakin and things like that. Different points of view, right? From a different point of view. So I don't know. It's like we could do another hour just talking about what we'd like to see. But I think it's cool that they're letting the fans in on what's going on. It's just when it's not working out, it just ends up being all this dead end stuff, and you're not going to make any money just making announcements.
No.
Stop making announcements. The only thing I would say with Skeleton Crew coming up, this is a common theme that I have been hearing a lot from a lot of different people, is do it Netflix style, give us the whole season, and then hold the finale. Just give it all to us at once, and then say the finale will be out in 30 days or 3 weeks or whatever, because with the technology they're using to film now, like especially like what they did with Mandalorian, where it was on the set that they called it the volume and it was all around them. They could reshoot, they could finish stuff, they could add stuff, and then have it ready to go within a few weeks. That would be really kind of cool. And I think maybe it would help some decision making on a show when you're able to watch the overall story, get to the end and go, okay, they got a 2-part finale coming in about 15 days. I want to see it. I can't wait. Or how the hell are they going to wrap this up, or different things like that. So that's my big wish.
That's like old school.
Stuff.
That's so old school TV. That's how we grew up with series on TV.
And did you know, if you noticed, they were looking probably at the Netflix way of it, where they just throw it all out there, and they probably were like, "Wait a minute, we're giving this out. People are doing their 7-day trial. They're quitting. We're losing.
Exactly.
We got to drag them along." So it's
exactly.
You can still just hold off the finale, but they're going to give us. They're going to give us 2. Was it December 3rd? And hopefully it's decent enough to where you'll be going, damn, I want to see some more. I think this one will definitely be where the families can sit down and watch it together. It doesn't feel so adult. Is what we've been seeing. Like Andor seems really adult. Acolyte seemed really adult. I feel like the themes of this are very in the kid zone.
Exactly.
And it's going to be cool.
Yeah, I agree with you. Like, it's, I feel like they're very interested with going into like either extreme.
Right.
And I'm not sure why, but yeah, hopefully it's just something everyone could enjoy. I mean, when you look back and you think back to like Return, that was a little bit of a harsh one, But at the same time, you can see like parents watching that with their kids and their kids enjoying it. And there are definitely some scary moments, Same with Empire.
Santino's here. Santino's here.
He is here. Nice. He's here. He's here.
Cheers.
Nice.
There we go.
I like that one.
There we go.
The air horn. How
funny. I'm glad that they're still putting out stuff. I can't really go over the deep end about this stuff. It gets
no. I just want to see like one more good thing before I die, because I am 55. And it takes
I would just love to see like I was like
to bust something out. And I'm like, guys,
I don't know. Nobody knows how they're making the decisions over there when they release stuff. But for them to say, okay, we got a movie coming out and it's Mandalorian and Grogu. What?
And that's the name.
Why?
And you're just like,
why? I guess in a way they can push that little Grogu toy at you again, but nah, 2 years too late, maybe.
Yeah. If it came out like just after
right when it had the show.
Yeah.
Of its popularity.
Yeah. I agree.
And it's gonna be full of
but like the minute I see that little Grogu on camera doing the on the show, I'm like, oh, I love him. That's why. You know what I mean?
Are all of his new friends gonna show up? Is Luke Skywalker gonna show up? Is Boba gonna show up? We don't know. It's just gonna be another adventure, another chapter in the comic, so to speak. Or another issue anyway.
So my schedule is nuts in the next few weeks.
Yeah, we got Thanksgiving coming, Christmas coming. It's
Thanksgiving week. I think I have Thanksgiving off.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, we're gonna have to. We're not really sure when we'll air next. And like this is an example. Hey Brett, this is Tuesday.
Hey, you want to do something Sunday?
You want to do something like Friday or Sunday?
Yeah.
And there's a day in our chat where Brett's not available on a Friday, and he gave me the date, and
that was this week.
Just scroll back and find that at this point.
Right.
So we just kind of check in and like, hey, what are you doing this weekend? Okay, that works for me. Does that work for you? It totally works for me.
Yeah, and I think too sometimes I was thinking too, like one of us could get a friend of a guest host and do something during the week if we could.
Yep.
Thinking about doing that.
It doesn't work for both of us, yeah. But like this has been working out really good. These kind of like impromptu 2 days notice, and I think we're I know that I have a lot of tension, stress, and everything else going on between just life in general, but work mostly. And then to not have it every week at this moment in time with Christmas coming and working in retail, it's like, oh, okay, I can take a breath and not have to, scramble and
Right.
yeah, take that well.
But when we do get here, it's a great release.
It is.
This is funny. Here's the theories are starting. Maybe Grogu would be older, maybe taller, maybe like a 5'8" Grogu.
Right?
He'll turn.
He'll be with Mandalorian Grogu. Just kill everyone. Kill them all.
What is he saying here? I missed this. Cobra Kai, 3 different release dates, 15 episodes. I think they're doing like their finale.
Scott's been watching that. I still have to like catch up with the freaking Penguin. I have no time. I'm just not home. I'm never home. I'm in a car or I'm at work. I sleep sometimes. Good 5 hours. Ooh, cold, cold, cold. Whoa. Silo has been awesome. I don't know Silo. I don't think I've ever heard of Silo. No idea. I can't hear Brett. Can anyone hear Brett? Is it just me? It could just be me. We went through this before. Apple 4, 5, TV. Apple TV. Okay. Still can't hear him. Final 4 episodes. Brett is muted. Okay. Final 4 episodes are in February. I don't think he's muted. He doesn't look like he's muted. Do not know. He's not turning yellow, though. Like when I'm talking, I'm turning yellow. I don't know if you see the yellow. Brett's got a big, like, Wi-Fi X on his thing. I don't know. This is going to be like that episode with Michael and Gabe where Gabe lost his Wi-Fi and Michael didn't know how to shut down the show. That will be us tonight. Oh, no.
I don't know. Can you hear me now?
Signals there. Now we can hear you. Yep. Brett pulled the cable out.
My mic quit on me. I don't know. I just quit. So.
Right? Like
they must have an hour and 15-minute timer or something. I don't know.
Exactly. They're like, you're done. You said an hour.
That's right.
Yeah. Hilarious. Yeah. Hilarious. Oh my goodness.
That's it. We've bored her to death.
Scott. No, I slept well last night. I slept like a decent amount, but I'm never, I don't think I'll ever feel rested again for the rest of my life. That's where I'm at. Rolando.
So definitely watch the Facebook group for when we're going to announce when the next episode
Yes.
Because we're still also toying with not only like a consistent schedule, but when.
Yes.
So holidays,
what day, what time, what works best. And definitely weigh in on that, guys. Because like I know with like wintertime, the middle of a Sunday might be great. But come summertime, are you really going to want it the middle of a Sunday? Right, Probably not when you're barbecuing.
We've toyed with Wednesdays. We've toyed with Fridays, like a lead-in to Spice Runners.
Yep. Like a happy hour.
It's really kind of cool to be able to do when it works for us.
Yes.
And so see how it goes.
We're not trying to like make the big bucks on YouTube. No. We're not trying to have a consistent schedule. We're not trying to stream a million times a day so that we can make $1 a month.
Right.
We're just not interested in that. We just want to sit down and chat with our friends, see what you guys are up to. That's what's important to us. At least it is to me. Yeah, the show's crashing. I'm crashing.
So yeah, just watch the Facebook group for sure. And
for sure.
Love to see what you guys are up to. So whenever she posts on there to show what your work in progress is, like anything goes.
Absolutely. Anything at all.
But
So cool, so cool. My
Rolanda,
foot fell
what's up?
asleep.
I think that's probably a good place to end it.
Yes.
And appreciate everybody. I still have.
You really
I'm working
do.
on it. I don't have an out video yet. I actually made like two.
Last week we did the intro as the outro.
That's what
right.
I was gonna do again because I did.
Yeah, why not?
I worked on a part that says thanks or whatever. They
Yeah.
had. Gosh, where's it at?
Oh, like around the
Yeah, they've got
the
some stock
logo?
stuff that's kind of fun in here. Maybe we'll use one of those. Yeah.
Right.
But that's it. We'll say goodbye and we'll see you guys next time. Watch the group.
Thank you guys so much, really.
May the force be with
See
you.
you next time.
Yep. Keep on printing.
That's right.
Yeah.
Keep on creating. Bye.